Now, you don't want to think about kids out in this cold winter weather without a warm coat, but it does happen. But you can help keep them warm by supporting our Steve Coats for Kids drive, which is about to get underway. Donation boxes are already out where you can donate new and gently used coats. You can look for those boxes at Ashley Home Store, Showmars, Hendrick Honda, and ER Plumbing Services. Steve'sCoatsForKids.com has more information.
Well, our 14th annual collection of Steve's Coats for Kids officially kicks off tomorrow with two big events.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Steve Udelson is holding a special collection along with ER Plumbing Services. That's tomorrow from 10 a.m. until noon at Crisis Assistance Ministry on Spratt Street in Charlotte. And then from 2 until 4 tomorrow afternoon, Steve's going to be at the Showmars on East Boulevard in Dilworth. So come by, say hi to Steve, and bring some new or gently used coats for local kids in need.
Our 14th annual collection of Steve's Coats for Kids officially kicks off today with two big events. Chief Meteorologist Steve Udelson is holding a special collection along with ER Plumbing Services. It is today from 10 a.m. until noon at Crisis Assistance Ministry on Spratt Street here in Charlotte. Then from 2 until 4 p.m., Steve will be at the Showmars on East Boulevard in Dilworth. We hope you'll stop by, say hi to Steve, also bring along some new or gently used coats for local kids in need. They certainly need it. Our 14th annual collection of Steve's Coats for Kids officially kicked off this morning with two big events. Chief Meteorologist Steve Udelson held the first special collection this morning at Crisis Assistance Ministry in Charlotte. And there is another collection from 2 until 4 o'clock. You can see Steve at the Showmars on East Boulevard in Dilworth. We hope to see you there. You can stop by, say hi. Also bring new and gently used coats for local kids in need.
We are live at Showmars on East Boulevard in Charlotte as we kick off our 14th annual Steve's Coats for Kids. A frigid Friday, a great reminder of the need to keep area kids warm. That's what this is all about. New and gently used coats of all sizes. If you can't come to Showmars here on East Boulevard, I'm here till 4, by the way. You can go to any of the other 30 locations. You can, for the nearest location nearest to you, go to Steve'sCoatsForKids.com. Good afternoon. I'm Channel 9's Steve Udelson. We are once again live at Showmars on East Boulevard in Charlotte in the Dilworth neighborhood. We are here to kick off our 14th annual Steve's Coats for Kids collection. Looking for new and gently used coats of all sizes, small, large, and again, they're going to go into these barrels, which you'll see at all 30 Showmars locations, as well as Ashley Home Store and Hendrick Honda and ER Plumbing as well. We're here till 4 o'clock this afternoon. Come on by and donate. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I'm Steve Udelson live in Showmars in Charlotte on East Boulevard here for our 14th annual Steve's Coats for Kids collection. New and gently used coats of all sizes is what we're looking for. If you can't make it here before 4 o'clock today, don't worry. Go to Steve'sCoatsForKids.com to find the nearest drop-off location for you. There are about 40 of them, and this drive goes on for about the next 10 days, so you have no excuses because the chill's going to stick around. We hope that you can help out. Good afternoon. I'm Steve Udelson once again live at Showmars. We are here on East Boulevard in Charlotte as we kick off our 14th annual Steve's Coats for Kids in the middle of an unprecedented cold snap. The need has never been better. We're looking for newly used coats of all sizes. From the time these coats go into the bin, 48 to 72 hours later, they go through Cintas to get cleaned, sorted, mended if they need be, and then they're on the coats of kids to keep them, back to kids to keep them warm. Hope you can help us out.
Channel 9's 14th annual collection of Steve's Coats for Kids kicked off in a big way today.
Yes, our Chief Meteorologist Steve Udelson hosted two special collections today, including this one with ER Plumbing Services. Now, this was held at Crisis Assistance Ministry. The agency is helping to distribute all the clothes that we collect, all the coats, and the staff there said that this cold snap really has a lot of families asking for help.
Step outside right now, stay for 8 seconds, maybe 9, and then think about that.
That ought to do it. Can you imagine sending your kid out in this kind of cold?
Steve spent the afternoon at Showmars on East Boulevard. That's where many generous people came out to donate coats as well. A lot of children in our community really need these coats, so thanks to everyone who came out today to help kick things off. And remember, you can donate all new and gently used coats at Ashley Home Store, Showmars, Hendrick Honda, and ER Plumbing Services. Go to Steve'sCoatsForKids.com for all of the details about this. And, you know, this weather is really helping to drive home that message.
It is, yeah, front of mind at this point. Yeah, and this has become a finely tuned machine in 14 years. Thanks to our friends at Cintas, you put a coat in a barrel, 3 days later, It is a crisis assistance on the racks at the free store.
Cleaned
and the kids can get
ready to go.
Cleaned and mended if it has to be. I mean, just fantastic. Yeah.
Very good.
So, again, we're going to be there all through the next couple of weeks with those barrels, and head to stevescoatsforkids.com for the nearest one to you. Good morning once again. I'm Channel 9 Steve Udelson outside the Channel 9 studios. Our special Steve's Coats for Kids Collection Day well underway. Our friends at Showmars are here. You can see Batman and Belle in the back. That's been a big hit with the kids. Friends from Hendrick Honda brought along some Brunswick stew. You can get some if you bring a donation before 1 o'clock. And, of course, all these coats go through Cintas and eventually to Crisis Assistance Ministry. We got a lot of cold weather left. We want to keep as many kids warm as possible. Come on down. We're here till 7.
It's a big day here at Channel 9, our 14th annual collection here at our studios for our Steve's Coats for Kids Drive. Chief Meteorologist Steve Udelson leads this important effort every year to make sure kids in our area have warm winter coats. And Steve, you have been out there collecting coats for a couple of hours now. How's it going?
It's going really well. I got to tell you, I'm enjoying the break that Keith's been talking about in the chill, that's for sure. We've had hundreds of kids come by, and look at this. We've got Batman. We've got Belle helping out, fill up the coat drive. And again, all these barrels are going to get filled up. So here's the story. We fill up the barrels with the coats. They go to our friends at Cintas, who joined us a couple of years ago. All the coats that aren't new get cleaned. They get mended if need be, and then they get put onto the racks at Crisis Assistance, all in about 3 days' time. Our friends at Hendrick Honda have come by. If you want incentive to come by before 1, they have cooked up a pot of Brunswick stew that is absolutely gangbusters. Come on by and get some of that. And of course, our friends at Showmars have come by, and they will help you out as well, give you some a free spin on their wheel. And again, all these coats, the big catch is we go to Crisis Assistance Ministry, which is right here in Charlotte. And all we're trying to do is keep area kids warm. New and gently used coats of all sizes, and as is usually the case, it's the larger coats that we need the most of.
Awesome. Can't wait to join you out there, Steve. You have plenty of time to help out today. Our collection runs until 7 p.m. And again, we're at 1901 North Tryon Street. Come out, meet Steve and our team. We'd love for you to stop by.
It was busier than usual today here at Channel 9. We held our all-day collection of Steve's Coats for Kids. So many people stopped by, all of them with warm winter coats for local kids in need. Some were returning donors who come by each and every year, and we always appreciate seeing them. But we also saw a lot of first-time donors like Billy Puckett and his wife.
So how does it make you feel knowing you're going to help keep kids warm?
We feel good about that. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so important, especially as bad as cold as it's been here the last little bit.
These coats will be sorted and cleaned starting tomorrow, and many of them will be on the backs of children who need them by Friday. And you can still donate new and gently used coats through the weekend at Ashley Home Store, Showmars, Hendrick Honda, and ER Plumbing Services. Steve'sCoatsForKids.com has more details.
Thanks to local hockey fans, our annual collection for Steve's Coats for Kids got a big boost. We held a special collection at the Charlotte Checkers game last night, and one lucky fan was rewarded for his generosity. Jameson Palermo won a signed hockey stick in a drawing, which he entered into because he donated to Channel 9's annual Steve's Coats for Kids Drive.
I thought it would be cool to donate 2 coats to 2 kids who didn't have coats.
And I'm really proud of him. You know, he grew out of his coats, so somebody, and they're still in good shape, so somebody should use them.
So sweet. Take a look at all the donations we got. Steve even took this picture to show how many coats were collected. If you would still like to donate a new or gently used coat, we'd greatly appreciate it, but time is running out. Today is the last day to donate. Drop off your donations at Ashley Home Store, Showmars, Hendrick Honda, and ER Plumbing Services. For more information, check out stevescoatsforkids.com.